Ripple XRP Forbes news. Mark these dates, guys. This is a very important video. We do have some big dates coming up for the Bitcoin spot ETF and what Forbes has to say about the general crypto market and how this will be good for XRP. We also have some more news about the fact that JP Morgan is getting in an XRP coin behind the scenes. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. And so the first bit of news that we have from Forbes is, mark your calendars, people. January the 2024 spot ETF approval would be an event that would lead to new capital inflows into the asset class, including XRP. We do actually have some specific dates for the ETF approval. So it says here that it is revealed that a huge 17 trillion Bitcoin ETF countdown suddenly begins, heralding Ethereum, XRP, and crypto price chaos. Now, I know that XRP's price is currently down, but I do believe that the institutions do have an agenda to keep the price down because it is very much manipulated. And again, this is your chance to get into XRP coin if you really want it, as it is still cheap. And it says here that just as some think China and the Fed are giving up to flood the world with trillions. So these are the dates that you want to know. The Bitcoin spot ETF approval window is officially January the 5th to January the 10th. And this really means that any potential approval orders are going to come on either Monday, January the 8th, Tuesday, January the 9th, or Wednesday, January the 10th. Mark your calendars, people. Again, we only have 1 month until this happens. And you can tell right now with the likes of XRP and XLM coin, we are being held down. And so it would make sense to buy the coin at a cheap price before we see any sort of crypto bull run, and when the price goes up by 10, 20, or even 30% on the one day. You don't want to FOMO in. They are telling us all of this, and a lot of people are not believing it because of the fact that the price is not moving, and we also have the lawsuit. But best believe when the price does move, that is when people will want to get into it. It says over here that this event would be considered a net positive for new capital inflows into the asset class, including Ethereum, XRP, and other major cryptocurrencies. Again, XRP coin is ranked as the 5th cryptocurrency on CoinMarketCap. And so it's not like as if XRP coin is not going to benefit from it. I do believe that they will. So let's have a look at the JP Morgan news. Now, a lot of people are not actually realizing that these institutions are getting in XRP coin behind our very own backs. So it says over here that there is a JP Morgan Mansart XRP fund and that the location is in Ireland. The fund type is XRP, and Mansart Management is a specialist asset management business focusing on derivative-based solutions across all asset classes. So you can see over here that this is the XRP fund. If we have a look at the next picture, we've got it over here, and if we actually look at the listing, apparently it is a pending listing, so it's not active as it does say on the tweet. And so again, this just goes to show their interest in XRP, but when they do make it active, that is when we will start to see the money flowing. So JP Morgan is one of these big major banks that are also getting into it, as well as Bank of America and more too. Now, there will be an institutional run. We've got some research from Grayscale that talks about institutional involvement and identifiable owners in the crypto space, and they highlighted around 40% of the total Bitcoin supply could be linked to identifiable ownership groups, compared to low float stocks in traditional markets where limited actively traded supply can lead to significant price movements. And so approximately 40% of Bitcoin supply is held by identifiable groups, including exchanges, governments, and public companies. Now, what does this mean? Well, this just means that they are starting to use cryptocurrency as an alternative to cash, right? They're getting into these digital assets. Of course, Bitcoin is going to be the major one because we have had it for the longest time, and Bitcoin has basically been trusted, right? That is what it is in terms of these big companies. They trust that Bitcoin works, and that's why they're getting into it. And so to have 40% in all of these big companies and governments just goes to show that Bitcoin is already being adopted, and it will be adopted more as we start to use cryptocurrency as an alternative. And obviously with Tesla being one of these as well, and Block Inc., it just goes to show that they are putting these asset classes within their portfolio, as I don't see why this couldn't happen with XRP and XLM coin when they have a lot of things to offer, and especially with the solutions that they provide. And for XRP coin potentially being a world reserve currency, and for the cross-border payments and settlements, there is so much utility, and so this is really good news. Now let's have a look at the price action for both of the coins. XRP coin is currently at 61 cents. We are down by 1.3% on the one-day chart. On the 1 week, we are up by 1.3%. Our market cap is at $32.9 billion, and our 24-hour volume is at $1.44 billion. billion. Now, I know that we haven't seen that much in the movement in the price action. We actually saw 62 cents today earlier on, roughly around about 10 hours ago. But if we have a look at the 1 week chart, the highest that we actually went to was 64 cents. We have come back down a bit, but all what it means is that we are just consolidating. We are doing pretty well as we haven't gone below that 60-cent level, which I'm quite happy about. For Stellar or XLM coin, we are currently trading at 12 cents. We are down by 1% on the 1 day chart. On the 1 week, we are up by 3%. For the market cap, we are at $3.38 billion, and for the 24-hour volume, we are at $110.86 million, so a bit higher volume. Again, for the monthly chart, we are down by 2.4%. The highest that we actually went to for XLM coin was at that 0.134. We haven't really seen it go back there. Again, we do need to see XLM coin hit 15 cents though, and it has been basically quiet for quite some time, especially with the fact that it was struggling to hit 12 cents. Guys, if you want daily XRP coin and XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.